So guess what? If you reject what's coming out this Bible, guess what that means? You are not of God. You are of the devil. There's no equality. God made us above all nations, right? But it don't seem that way today, right? Because of the curses, right? How do y'all think we change the curse? Because don't y'all want to get back to being above how God created us to be? Y'all want to get there, right? What y'all think is going to take? Say we were going to be cursed in the field. What field y'all think we were cursed in? The cotton field, right? Tobacco field, rice field, sugar cane field. That's what we did. We had to pick that stuff from sun up to sundown for no pay, no wages. Even today, we don't benefit from that stuff.
We the saints, so the burden of proof is on you and your crew. Who are you really? I'll give you a clue. Who changed the face of the judges? Who live by the sword and they weapons? Who telling the lies about Jesus? Who changed his appearance and features?
In the office, thinking they're gonna fix us. Them folks don't care nothing about us. That's right. It's getting worse and worse.
Because they don't vote.
Huh?
They don't vote locally. They only worry about the presidential election. And it does not start with the president. The president does not make these laws and stuff. All he does is sign off on them.
Right.
It starts here in the community.
A lot of people know that too. They know about the electoral votes. They know this stuff. But they still got that hope that the white man gonna save them. He ain't gonna save us. Alright? Only person gonna save us is Jesus Christ.
That's
and our God. But that's only when we start to change our mind. Alright? But watch this. So we just showed you that the curse is in the city, right? Is that happening to all nations on earth? Not all nations, right? The white man, shoot, he's sitting in his yacht somewhere when we slaving in McDonald's and Burger King. Right. Wild communities in shambles. They got their own stores. They neighborhoods gated. You know what I'm saying? They're not going through this type of stuff, right? All right, go ahead, read.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
It said we were going to be cursed in the field. What field y'all think we was cursed in? Huh?
Here on earth.
What field? I got a picture right in front of y'all. What field y'all think we was cursed on? Huh?
Right now.
Black fields.
The cotton field.
The cotton field.
Right.
Tobacco field. Rice field. Sugar cane field. Guess what we did? We had to pick that stuff from sun up to sundown for no pay, no wages. Even today, we don't benefit from that stuff. Right? You got all these clothing lines out, all these mills. We don't benefit from none of that stuff, man. Even the food. We right now, we should have our own grocery stores. We should have our own farm, all that stuff. Much picking as we done did. Right? God said that was only going to happen to the Israelites. That only happened to us, right? Right? You say no, who else it happened to? What other people was in the field? Yeah, Northern Kingdom. They're the Israelites, though. All right, the Hispanics too, they're the Israelites, though, right? All right, watch this. Go to verse 48. All right, go to verse 48. How you doing, sis?
I'm well, and you, sir?
I'm all right. What I'm doing is we showing our people that we are the Israelites. We're not black, we're not African American, and then I'm going to Bible verses to prove it, because the Bible speaks of it. Because what would you say your nationality is? African American. All right, those are the name of two white men. Africa was named after Leo Scipio Africanus. America was named after America Vespucci. Those are two white men. We don't descend from none of them. Now watch this. Tell me if this verse fits our situation, all right? Go ahead, read that.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
It say, therefore shall we serve our enemies. Don't forget that, right? Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Matter of fact, do we have enemies today?
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere who our enemies is? People who? Is it specific people?
No, it's not a specific
No?
people. No.
Alright.
You gonna say the white man, right?
I ain't gonna say it, the Bible gonna say it. But it ain't just the white
But
man.
I agree with you though.
Arabs too.
I mean, but
Chinese too. All nations hate our guts.
Right.
Now, we got enemies amongst us. Why? Because we destroy, we don't know who we are. Because of our mind. But we have real enemies though. That everything they did is against us. That took your name from you, took your custom from you, gave you false doctrine.
Right.
Alright? Right? Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
Alright, so right here, right? It say we're gonna have to serve our enemies in hunger. Right? So when y'all want it, when y'all want food, where y'all go at? Huh? You say where? You go home. But before you get the food in your house, where you go to get it to put it in your house? Huh? from the grocery store, right? Do any of our people own those grocery stores? No. So do that make this verse true? Now, can white people stay within their race to get food? Yeah, right, because they own the grocery stores. What about the Arabs? Can they stay within their race? They got their own grocery stores. What about the Chinese? They can stay within their race to get food. But us, we got to go outside our race to get food. Bible's a true book. Keep reading.
And in thirst.
In thirst, right? Y'all drink water? What's some water y'all drink? What? Huh? Aquafina? Dasani? Do any of our people own any of those water distilleries? No. No, right? Do we even know what them people putting in that water? Because you know, back when I was growing up, you could have drunk from the tap water. You can't drink from the tap water these days. Huh? You say what?
The water hose, I used to do that.
Can you do it now?
No.
You can't do it now. They done got it to now. We gotta go get the bottled water from them. And we don't even know what they putting in it. Alright? But the Lord said we gotta go to the other nations to get that. So is that true too? Alright, let's keep going.
And in nakedness.
Clothing. Y'all clothes y'all got on. What's on the back of them tags? Made where? In China, in Korea, in America. Is anything say made by the Negro? We even got a land to claim it's ours to make the stuff. You see what I'm saying? Watch this here. Read.
And in want of all things.
Now, this is the question I always ask when I bring this scripture out. I got $1,000. Y'all want $1,000? Would y'all take $1,000 right now? You'll take 1,000? What about you? You take 1,000 right now? Huh?
I'm not willing.
I'm gonna make it real easy for you, all right? This is my question right here. Read that one more time.
And in want of all things.
Now, can you name one thing that we can stay in our race to get? I got $1,000 for any one of y'all. There's all kind of stuff out here. Name one thing we can stay in our race for. That's a free 1,000.
You said stay in our race.
Stay within our race to get. Cause right now it said we got to go to our enemies for everything. It say all things. So I said name one thing we can stay in the midst of we can stay within our race to get. And I give you $1,000 right now. Cash app. Huh? Come on, bro. Y'all talking about a resource.
We can grow.
We don't love each other no way.
Yeah, we don't love each other. No, we kill each other. All right. What you say? Drugs and guns. Who make the guns? Who make the guns?
They making them, but you can get them.
I'm saying within our. So it's safe to say it's no answer.
No.
So that means the Bible is what? It's a true book.
That's right.
We are the Israelites. We got to go to these folks for education. Y'all went to school, right? They give the curriculum, right? They give the curriculum. You got to go to them folks if you die for the death certificate, a birth certificate, a car loan, a student loan. You got to go to these folks for every single thing you want and need. And otherwise, these folks is your daddy. These folks is your daddy. They're your real daddy. Huh? Who? The school board. The school board. Who passed the curriculums? Who give you the Georgia high school test that you got to pass? Uh-huh.
It's a black lady here.
Is they teaching you this right here, what we teaching you right now? And they gonna teach you anything to get above them.
I agree with you.
Alright, they give out the curriculum then. They not, that's what I'm saying. We don't give out the curriculum. Alright, you got the state board, but they got curriculums you gotta get. They got certain books. They just did something, what is called critical race theory. When they taking slavery out the Bible.
Right.
Alright? They saying that they don't want the little white kids to feel bad about what their parents did to us. You see what I'm saying? And also, they don't want you to be able to connect the dots. You see what I'm saying? Because we just read that slavery is in the Bible. So if they take it out of the school system, a lot of the kids, they're going to grow up green. They're not going to be able to connect the dots. Right, but they teach their history, but they teach their history and they put a twist on it. Like the Dark Ages. What people was ruling in the Dark Ages? Were they white people? Who was ruling in the Dark Ages? They were black people, but in school they teach you they was white. They put their name on every single thing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but they was us. This Bible was written during the Dark Ages. Alright? Well, it was translated. The King James Version was translated. King James was a black man that ruled during that time. Alright? So that's what these pictures is here for, to show our people what happened to us and do something and show us what we can't negate. Because everything I read it goes directly with us. All right, give me verse 46. Watch this. Watch this. Verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So, talking about the curses. It said the curses were going to be on the Israelites for a sign. All right, so what we read about picking cotton, that was a curse on the Israelites for us during this time now as a sign for us to identify. Because what do a sign do? It identifies where we at, right? Like right now, if you go to that corner right there, you got MLK and Hull. I think that's Hull Street right there. That's identifying that point. So the curses identify who the Israelites are. That's right. Because right now we don't know. She said African American, you said black, he just went like this. But right now these curses proving y'all are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Alright? Y'all are the Israelites. Alright? Now, he read a verse earlier. I'm gonna go back to that. Go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Now I want to show y'all something. Because the curses is on us, right? Is the curse supposed to be on us forever? Huh? No, right? It should come upon a time where it reverse, right? Let's see how we get back to that time. Read this real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Alright, so he say, thou art a holy people, the Israelites, right? Y'all know what it means to be holy? What holy means? Oh, he's talking about he just taught y'all? Okay, yeah, so holy means separate. Alright, God made y'all different from all nations on earth. Alright, like you said, he gave you the woolly hair, gave us the woolly hair, gave us the melanin. All nations ain't got no melanin. They gonna sit in that sun and during the summer, guess what? They get skin cancer.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't got that melanin. Alright? And guess what? Guess what? Your melanin selling, melanin sell more than gold right now. You see what I'm saying? They want your organs. They want when y'all have babies, they want your placenta. They want all that stuff out you because the black don't crack. You know what I mean? They know we got that God gene in us, but we don't know that. Alright? Read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Think about sports. Y'all watch sports? What people dominate sports? Would y'all watch sports if it's just nothing but white people in the sports? Huh? Hey, our people jump the highest, run the fastest, we got the styles, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever we do, we make that thing do what it do. You see what I'm saying? We the one, everybody want to dress like us. Sisters want to, they all get butts like y'all. They want to get lips like y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord made us a certain kind of way.
Right.
All right, read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
There's no equality. God made us above all nations, right? But it don't seem that way today, right? Because of the curses, right? How do y'all think we changed the curse? Because don't y'all want to get back to being above how God created us to be? Y'all want to get there, right? What y'all think is going to take to bring that forth?
Peace and love.
Huh?
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Man, they've been screaming peace and love in the church forever, since the day I was born. What is peace and what is love? Well, how about that? Because guess what? You true. Love will get us back to that, but not the love you thinking about. Let's get love real quick. My sisters, what is love? Because he said peace and love. I want to stick with his answer. What is love according to God? Huh? 4-letter word? Let me show y'all what real love is, alright? Because love will get us back on top. Watch this. Hey, sis, you seen what we were doing all day. Everything we said, we went to the Bible. Now let's show you what love means, not the Bible. Alright, read that.
1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
So this is the love of God, not what we think in our mind. Because the way we think ain't the same way God think. Y'all know that, right? Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we do what?
That we keep his commandments.
So true love is keeping God's commandments.
Wake him up.
True love is keeping God's commandments. We went into slavery for not keeping God's commandments.
Right.
Alright? So guess what we got to do? We got to come back to God's commandments.
Right.
Y'all ready to come back to God's commandments?
Let's go.
You want to get back on top?
Right.
You want to truly love God? Huh? Yes?
Wake him up.
Yeah, I'm talking to all y'all. I want to hear y'all say yes.
Most deaf.
You said most deaf? What'd you say, sis? What'd you say? All right, let me prove it. What is John 8:47? Let me see. Let me see if y'all about what y'all talking about. All right? Of course. All right? Well, go ahead, read that.
John chapter 8 verse 47.
Bring it out.
He that is of God heareth God's words.
Scripture said if you are of God, you will hear God's words. All right? I brought that out because what we're going to read to next is your steps to take to get back above all nations. It's to truly love God, right? Now watch it, keep reading though, watch it.
Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God.
So guess what? If you reject what's coming out this Bible, guess what that means? You are not of God. You are of the devil. That's your father, the devil.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.